Hey, and welcome to my channel Modern Ukrainian Homestead. And guess what? Today I have a new controller for review. WWS 3048. So this is the 3 kilowatt version, the 448 volts system. And I mean, this is controller altogether. One of those boxes, probably this one, is the controller itself, and this should be the dump load box. This is the 3 kilowatt model, as I told you, with 4.5 kilowatt peak. And I mean, I don't know. Let's unpack it and see what's inside. How is it actually arriving? You can get actually the same one, not specifically. You don't have to get it on Alibaba. You can get it on AliExpress as well. I will give you the link too. So, like, logistics from there is so much easier and so much simpler. Price is not that much different, so you can check and you will see the capabilities. On your own, they are very different, from 2 kilowatts up to 10 kilowatts, and of different voltages, whatever. Depends. Like, just remember that the voltage, this voltage is not the wind turbine voltage, it's the voltage of your system. That's what you should count on. And the wind turbine can be a little bit different. Many of you guys are having self-maders, so you just have to adjust and adapt, whatever. Let me unpack it and show it what's inside. So here is the opened box number 1 and box number 2. Over here, yeah, that's a dump load. Warning hot. No, right now it's cold, but still. There must be resistors inside, so I'll have to undo it. But yeah, I see them. I see a couple of resistors actually. What else? And here we have the controller itself. That's how it looks like. Wind solar hybrid, whatever. 4 buttons only. And nothing on this side, nothing on this side, nothing here. And only there is a user manual, and what else? Certificate of conformity, whatever. And some kind of a connection device. Don't know yet for what. But let me undo this all and show you more. And you know what? I have to say first a little bit about the ergonomics, what I can see here. So first of all, I'm really impressed to see these kind of cables here on the dump load. I mean, this is serious. This looks like a serious equipment. Again, look what kind of setting bar or setup bar, mounting bars are here. You can do whatever side, whatever, like, I don't know, possible position you want. And it's all welded, it's all clear, it's all heavy, it's all like really nicely done. I don't know how else to explain this. It's, of course, it's pre-thought to have some distance from the wall where you will be mounting it on. And I mean, from the cables, I clearly see that this is definitely worth it, absolutely. And take a look at the controller itself. Again, mount in place is nice and neat. All great, all perfect. Connection terminals beyond there, but I see that this is the backlit, so-called nice box, junction box, rated for at least 63 amps, because, well, that's what it should be able to bear. Here are the parameters. This should be the communication model, again, the earth connection. And I mean, overall, from the ergonomics perspective, from like the here is the brake switch, brake and run. Overall, it looks very nice. But let's see what's inside. I'm not happy before I have seen what's in there. Let me undo this. I opened up the dump load and I see here 3 big resistors. They are really definitely of a nice size. You see my hand compared to it. And I mean, well, before opening this one, let's measure the resistance. Let me try to put it somewhere here so we can actually locate and see everything. So here's the device. Let me put it on ohms, so you'll be able to see, and let me measure directly here. I just need 2 hands. You see it yourself, 0.7, 7, 6, I don't know, let's call it 0.7 ohms. This actually means that since these three are in parallel, as you may clearly see, this means each of them is for 2 ohms. Well, roughly. Plus or minus. I don't know how many kilowatts they can bear, but I believe each of them is designed for kind of at least 1.5 kilowatts, at least. That's what I see from the size, because well, I have for relevance, like my bigger green resistor that I have is for 4 kilowatts and 5 ohm. That one is like twice as bigger than these ones. Anyways, well, that's everything with the dump load. So, I mean, nothing specific, but still done nicely and neatly. I have no complaints about this. Let's open this one. Let's see what's inside. So I unscrewed all the bolts, and let me be careful because yes, because here is the place where the top cover is connected, and let's see what's inside. What's this? Interesting. Where does it come from? And I see a loose wire. Very interesting. This means that I will have to actually revisit this model before giving it to the person who actually asked me to help with the order. Anyways, well, that's the good point. So you know that anytime before actually doing whatever mounting of the or like commissioning of any of these devices, just open it. I don't know what happened, but apparently I see that this goes from here. Yeah, it fits. But now question is, how did it actually go out? I am absolutely not aware, because well, you have to apply a certain amount of force here for it to go out. And that's very interesting. That's something I am not happy with. But well, we'll see it in action how it goes. Now about the wires. The wires themselves are definitely good ones. Nice, isolated, connected tightly. Terminals are used properly. The thing is that the wind turbine input goes from this place. Yeah, so first of all they get, so that there is the brake, and then there is the controller. What goes for brake? There is kind of some controller unit is connected to here. I don't know, this should probably just be the signal that measures what's happening, what's going on. And this same applies to solar. Yes, that's solar plus. But take a look how big the rectifier is. I mean, seriously, that's the size. Literally, that's a good one. That's a good one. And there is a radiator down there. What else? What's this unit? Well, I mean, seriously, it's just like a connector box or something. And I'm not aware what is this. This is a ferromagnetic, probably. Yeah. I'm still not aware what for. Not sure what's the meaning of it. But anyways, this is the current tracker. Yeah, I see. That's the current tracker. It's the current tracker that actually goes and measures something to show the data in the device. And what else? So the output terminals from the battery, like negative, goes directly to where? To where? That's the dump load. That's the dump load. And the minus to the battery. So both of the battery. No, plus from the I mean, seriously. I can't figure out the schematics. I'm probably not good enough at this. But still, plus from the battery goes from here and from here. Plus solar, minus solar went directly to the board, that place. And plus dump load goes here. Very interesting. So, I mean, this is not the very simple board to actually look at. But one more thing, so this one should not have any boost module inside, but it has the capacitor for some kind of a reason. Well, I don't see the reading. If you are able to see, no, I can't. From whatever side I'm trying, I don't see any readings on it. Maybe it will be clear on the camera. I'm not sure. Anyways, well, you have seen it all. I now have some work to do to figure out with the connection of this thing before actually trying this one in action. And I want to try, I have the permission to try it, because, well, I need to figure out what's actually happening with this one. But this is the communication device, so like I'm not really worried about the functionality, and it's pretty simple, so I mean this should not be a big deal. Anyways, I may just like change the wires, whatever, but still, the brake is using the 2-line circuit breaker, whatever. Once you put it on, it just connects the three wires. They are connected in a sophisticated manner, nothing specific, and that's it. Okay, well, let me finish all this, and I will try to show it to you in action at the very next moment. We have a tiny bit of rotation because, well, I'm running it for a couple of days already, so actually I can do some conclusions for you. And I mean, this is the first time when I will not be saying some good words about the controller. Let me explain you why. Despite everything inside looks kind of good, and despite the connections are kind of okay, because, well, I did this messy setup because, well, I haven't had a chance to like rearrange the wires. And I actually connected in parallel one more controller just on the battery side. So you see here it's only the battery, it has only the battery, just to monitor the battery parameters at the same time. So I have both of them in vision, because this is the first downside. You can see only one parameter on the screen, and that's it. For example, here you see only wind voltage, battery voltage, PV amps, wind amps, PV wattage, wind wattage, and PV volts and wind volts. Well, like we will get back to where we were, and well, that's it. That's absolutely it. That there is nothing else you can additionally see and check. I mean, once the turbine rotates, like this thing is spinning. Day-night will be showing once you have the panel connected. I mean, literally, there is nothing additional. What else? So, first of all, you cannot set up anything from the touch screen, from the screen, from these buttons. I mean, unlike here, and of course, unlike here, and even some other controllers like LHCN or LHCM, which are so far the best Chinese controllers that I was able to actually like feel with my hands. This one does not allow you to set up anything from the screen. You can only do the plus minus to browse the items we just went through, and you can only like simultaneously hit the enter and escape buttons to engage. You see, brake, and the same stuff will unbrake it. Short press of both will brake and unbrake. So that's it. That's the only controls you have on this controller. I mean, and this is like absolutely ridiculous. To do whatever other controls you may want, you will have to use the currently missing RS485 input. Like, I mean, I took it out because actually I have to buy the cable connector still, and I have to get the software. I mean, I got it already, but I have to make it running. And seriously, this is ridiculous because, well, I mean, it is not handy. Absolutely not handy. What else? Otherwise, it works kind of good. it can be used okay-ish if you have conditions where your wind turbine reaches the working voltage of it. It is a PWM controller. It does constant pressure, PWM pressure, like once it reaches 50 volts for plus minus, it applies quite a nice amount of current to make your wind turbine running. And well, the other downside I have of it, because well, it has no boost, no buck function. It's just like the basic one. It has to reach that voltage, and in my case, the FT2000 L2 has to reach roughly, based on this meter, between 4.1 to 4.3, 4.5 meters per second, and then it goes. Only then it goes. And I mean, this is not good. This is obviously something that, like, not really expecting from the wind turbine to do. Because, in my area, average annual wind is 3.6. And I will get only charging once I'm over 4. So, I mean, I'm losing kind of a lot. But for somewhere where the wind speed is good enough, I mean, where the annual is 4 plus, 5 plus, and more, this controller will be absolutely okay, and you do not have to go for more. I mean, it is definitely capable to bear a lot of current, so like that's my intake. So you've seen it all here. Just like think and consider. I mean, if you have a few extra bucks, go for LHCM controller. Specifically, the MPPT version. That one is like, I would say 50% more expensive if compared to this one. But believe me, that one is worth it. Absolutely worth it. I mean, but if you live in a strong wind area, just like, and if you're okay with kind of aesthetic setup, aesthetic looks, go for this one. I don't know. Yeah, that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want to... I mean, I'm not able to show you any action here, so because, well, we will have to wait for maybe a week or two before the wind actually appears, because right now we will be having like this kind of barely rotation on any... Yeah, the small, just like two smaller guys only go, only start spinning, so to say. I mean, because we will have no wind literally. So, anyways, see you. See you later. We will have a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of other tests to do. And yeah, like and subscribe for more.